Master manifester, manifesting my reality, visualizing it, and bringing that vision closer and closer until I'm living that. I'm a master manifester. I've been manifesting my reality for years. I've been writing this way for years, and I'm loving it. And if you're one of the chosen, you're one of the manifestors.
They're about to do something in LA that will blow your mind. And I know you remember people saying that there are cities underground. Well, allegedly in LA, that's what they're planning on. Take a look at this.
So if LA couldn't get any creepier with all the problems with crime and homeless, I ran into this billboard on this lot. So this is a vacant lot for construction. And it says, live life deeper, 144 stories underground. You may never go outside again.
That sign just said that you may never go outside again. So now you have to think, who are they building these places for? And with everything going on in the world right now, it's real convenient that they're building communities underground. But my question is, why wouldn't you be able to come outside again? Why are they building these buildings underground? They're about to...
Why are they building the buildings underground? What are they preparing for? Well, we see that it's not Three-Eye Atlas. I've always been saying that it's us, the chosen ones. We were asleep. We were under a spell, but now we're woke. And they have to hide. They have to run. The NPCs, the low vibers, the powers that used to be, they have to go under the ground. This is for them. A lot of NPCs and low vibers don't even know that they're going to be the food. They're going to be the energy source for these powers that used to be. They don't have no more power. So they have to run, they have to hide.
Vladimir Putin is reportedly preparing to release what really happened on 9/11. And it's supposedly far worse than anything we've ever heard. But he's not stopping there. Putin also claims to have proof about our food supply, suggesting that what we've been eating might not be what we think it is. He allegedly holds undeniable evidence, including satellite images from 9/11 itself. If that's true, this could change everything. What do you think? Is our food real, or are we being fed lies? Vlad...
Sampaku eye, the three whites, and when they're underneath, it shows distress, or above. These are known as the crazy eyes. So this is a very strange story. Sampaku eye, the three whites, and when they're underneath, it shows distress, or above. These are known as the crazy eyes. So this is a very strange story. Sampaku.
Yeah, Sampaku. You see this guy right here that murdered his father? This guy right here, he's been traumatized since he was a little boy. I'm talking about things that I can't even... You see, I'm trying to get monetized, right? So I can't say everything that happened to this guy. You know the Menendez brothers? The Menendez brothers, the ones who did the same thing that this guy did. Yeah, those brothers. They had the same type of eyes in the beginning. This is trauma. The father is sick. I mean, I know it's people out there that's going to say I'm cruel for talking about his parents, but you best believe that this is a cult. This is a very, very sick cult. You hear what I'm saying? It's a very sick cult. And everything is about to come to the light.
You know what the biggest tragedy right now is?
Yeah.
You're born in the 1900s. You're born in the 1900s. I'm born in the 1900s. Everyone born in the 1900s was guaranteed at least one in their birthday. Now these kids are growing up and they have no ones. They have twos. Two is the number of femininity. That's why these kids are soft. That's why the New World Order waited until the 2000s to make that big push, because it wouldn't have been accepted when everyone had that one energy for that fucking leadership and alpha fucking male energy. That's what it is. You know what the biggest...
Do any of you think you can hear electricity? Or as this person says, can no one else hear the high-pitched noise things make when they're plugged in? And this started a trend of people insisting, yes, they can hear when a computer monitor is on from across the room. But then immediately somebody else came in and said, I see somebody's never heard of the hum. So if you want to fall down a weird rabbit hole, here you go. A certain percentage of people all around the world insist they can hear a steady hum in the background of the world. There are many localized legends of a hum, like the Taos hum. Nobody knows the origin of this phenomenon or if it's even a phenomenon at all. But people first started talking about it back in the 1970s. To quote this article from The Guardian, it is a low-frequency hum, almost a vibration just on the threshold of human hearing. It is not particularly loud. In fact, you may have been hearing it but just never noticed it. But once you do notice, you can't stop hearing it. It sounds like a truck idling on the street in front of your house. Or maybe like an airplane flying overhead, only it never goes away. That article says that in polls, roughly 4% of the population says they can hear the hum. Many people have tried to study it in various locations using special equipment. There are theories that some people may be picking up ultra-low frequency radio signals that the military uses to communicate with submarines, or you're picking up vibrations coming through the ground due to ocean waves, or you're hearing the hum of power lines.
Let me talk about the hum real quick, because over at SR&BG, hashtag Wormwood 5000, I made a video about noise pollution and why I wake up in the wee hours between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock a.m. It's no hum. It's no noise pollution. You see, as soon as the birds start chirping and the people start driving to work and the horns start honking and the people start talking and the cash registers and the farts and the music and the airplanes and the helicopters, it creates a blanket of noise pollution. You can literally feel it. You can't really think. This is why I wake up in the wee hours. Have you ever noticed if you yell from one block to another, let's say at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., the person at the other end of the block, they can't really hear you. But if you do it at 3 a.m., oh my God, everybody will hear you. Why is that? This is the noise pollution. This is why you have to move to the woods, to the forest. This is why you have to go to the mountains to think. This is why the majority of people, they can't think. People are running on programs. And they can't think because of the noise pollution. Can you hear the hum, the mystery noise that says a lot about modern life? Noise pollution, the big city.
This is what makes the phenomenon fascinating and so difficult to study, which is that the world is full of noises all the time. Your brain just normally filters them out. You might have heard that they have that special room in a laboratory in Minnesota where it's basically totally silent, and when people go in there, they kind of freak out. Suddenly they can hear their eyelids when they blink. They can hear the blood running through their veins. So my favorite theory about the hum is that certain people are just tuned into how noisy the modern world is, even in a supposedly silent environment. So please reply if you have heard the...
One of the biggest lies that we are told is that blood makes you family. Nah, don't fall for that shit. Blood makes you related. Love, trust, and loyalty. When everything goes to hell, those who stand by you without flinching, that's family. One of the biggest lies that we are told.
One day you'll realize the thing you were waiting for already passed. You kept saying one day you'd take the trip. One day you'd say how you feel. One day you'd start living the way you always wanted. But one day you'll realize...
Hey, I was that person. Hey, as soon as I get some gear, as soon as I get the nice shoes and the clothes, I'm going to get the girl. One day I'm going to get her. Then I got the clothes. And then I said, okay, I got the clothes, but then one day I'm going to get her. I'm going to get the muscles. I'm going to get buff. And then I got the muscles and I got buff. And then I said, okay, one more thing. One day I'm going to get the money. One day I'm going to get the money. 10 years passed. 15 years passed. And I still didn't get the girl. One day. You hear what I'm saying? Whatever I want now, I just go at it. No matter how my shoes look, no matter how my energy feel, if I want it, I go get it. Forget that one day. One day, it never comes. 15, 20 years later. 15, 20 years later, man, you realize you still at point A. You hear what I'm saying? Gotta keep pushing.
Mama.
Who the fuck has it better than that?
I don't know, Mama. Cheech and Chong, pool on the balcony, living it up. Got your weed stash.
Got my little tray right
You got the grapes.
And my little grapes.
Have fun, Mom.
Gangs and cops are the ones who use this tool to open doors without using keys. No drills, no noise, no damage. Just movement, calculated, vertical, surgical. The vertical decoder doesn't break in. It bypasses. This isn't for lock hobbyists. It's for those who move when no one's watching. Used in the field, trusted by both sides of the line. Gangs and...
They're afraid of you noticing what's going on and speaking your mind and standing up, and you're sitting there thinking that you don't matter. Well, if you don't matter, then why are they spending trillions of dollars on trying to keep you quiet? Our voices matter. Our actions matter. How we live matters. And if we don't realize that we're falling into this trap, you're part of the plan. They're afraid.
Shocking things scientists still can't explain. No one knows what happened before the Big Bang. Consciousness cannot be located in any single part of the brain. According to quantum physics, reality does not exist in a definite state until it is observed, meaning the universe might not be real unless something is watching it. Shocking.
What's up, Blueface? No. They talk about Blueface. What up, Blueface? I like Blueface. Yeah, Blueface got the highest voice I ever heard before. We got a high...
Hold on, real quick. Blueface. Charleston White says that Blueface needs counseling. I think when Blueface went to jail, he was abused. Why would he put all of them tattoos on his face? He was a handsome guy. He was a handsome guy. He could have got all the girls. Now he look weird. He used to have a chiseled face. It was clean. I wouldn't have even got the Benjamin Franklin, but he got it. Okay, that was okay, I get it. But all of this other shit, Blueface lets you know that they're owned. Companies own these people. Yes, I feel that Tupac was owned by Rolex, BMW, Versace, and Hennessy. Alizé, because that's all he used to promote. If Tupac was alive right now rapping, he'd have a Hennessy tattoo on his neck and an Alizé tattoo on his forehead or some shit. These people are owned. And now Blueface gets out and every other video they push is a Blueface video. This guy has no talent. Okay, he can rhyme. He can put some rhymes together, but Dr. Seuss can too, right? Blueface has no talent. He's not even buff. I mean, what could he do? He's an industry plant. He's owned. They own him. Let's hear what Charleston White have to say. I'm not trying to bash the dude, but I mean, he bashes himself. He don't see that people could see right through this shit. Him and his baby mama. They purposely make these people look niggerish. That's what I'm gonna call it. Niggerish. Industry plants.
Hey boy. Yeah, I like Blueface. Damn, Blueface is one of the only inmates that realize he's suffering badly with mental health and he institutionalized. He's the first one I ever heard of him in. Yeah, he's the first man that ever came out that I've ever seen that gave a detailed description about another man that says resemble his woman. And he still his woman. He said, boy, you petite like my woman. I ain't never heard call it petite. That's what they say to when you get off the bus in the yard. Boy, look at that little yellow. Oh, he petite. Boy, look at look, boy, that's a Slim Goody. He got that boy Slim Goody. Listen. Say, so I was shell shocked by that, man. I said, say, man, time out, y'all. This is no laughing matter.
Oh, he talking about T.I.'s song King.
Man, we need to get that boy some counseling. What's up?
You guys want to see the weirdest statue of Abraham Lincoln in the entire country? I'm in Bennington, Vermont, and it's right behind me.
Oh, why are you laughing? That look weird.
It's so gross.
I don't like it.
Right?
Yeah, that look weird and creepy, man.
You guys want to see?
What do demons actually want from us, bro? He's finna cook, play the video.
There's multiple reasons why a demon wants you. The demon wants you for the reason of they circumvent the joy out of you. Like now, I'll give you an explanation, like alcohol. So like alcohol, like it's alcohol. It's Arabic. It's not alcohol. Okay, it's alcohol. All right, and it's that term. It means body eating spirit. Like when you're drinking alcohol, you're consuming something from the realm of the dead. You know you're not supposed to. In your heart, you know you're not supposed to. I don't need to tell you that it's in the Bible. Oh, here it is in the Bible. Don't drink alcohol. Like I don't need to tell you nothing. You know something's not right when you do it. You know it. It's in your heart. It's in your spirit. It's in your spirit clearly. But when you do the thing that goes against your spirit to do the thing, and it's not, maybe one glass isn't against your spirit. Maybe you can drink one glass. I don't know. I can't drink it at all. But this is your spirit has to determine that value. So in your spirit, you know that it's wrong. And I'll tell you this, you ain't gonna be casting out demons if you're drinking alcohol. I'll tell you that for sure. You ain't. So like to me, it's like I'm not even gonna touch it. I've never touched it. I've actually never drank a drop of alcohol ever in my life. But that's irrelevant. But like the thing, something in my spirit since I was a child said don't do that, and I listened to it my whole life. And so like the thing is, there's people that become numb to their spirit, and the more you don't listen to your spirit, the more numb you will become. Yeah. And like the more numb you become, the more influenced by demonic spirits you can become. And here's the crazy part: is like you said, like what does the demon want? The demon wants to be you. It wants in you. It wants your soul. It wants to live in your body. It wants to own you. It wants to have a party in you. That's why people that are the most satanic are the most deprived. That's why people that go into like, all these like wicked things, they have these weird, crazy, wild sex parties and like terrible things that they're doing. Like, bro, they're doing this stuff because it's what the demon wants. The demon wants to live its life again. Demons, a lot of them had bodies once upon a time. They had physical bodies. They were fallen angels that mated with humans, and then their spirits got trapped here. They want a physical body back, but
Listen, baby, you have no obligation to be who you've always been. You have no obligation to even be who you was 5 minutes ago. Literally. At any moment, you can decide that you are no longer going to be like that, and you're going to change some shit up. You're going to switch some shit up. You're going to move differently. You're going to think differently. You're going to speak differently. You have no obligation to stay at who you were. And anyone who wants to hold you to that version of you means that they can no longer walk with you.
Write your
because you're
own
not that version
program.
anymore. You simply decided that you were no longer going to be that version of you, and you have every right to do so. And they have every right to either respect it or move the fuck around.
This is SCP-096, also known as the Shy Guy. He is a tall, pale, skeletal humanoid who sits in a cell crying all day. He is harmless unless you see his face. It doesn't matter if you see him in person, in a photo, or on video. Even if he is 4 pixels in the background of a picture you took 10 years ago, once you see his face, he stops crying and starts screaming. He will break out of any cage and run across the ocean to find you. Nothing can stop him.
Everybody wants to be a gangster. See, the thing about gangsters is they always in a gang. They're always surrounded by people. So what you want to be is a fucking monster. See, a monster will go anywhere on his own with no fucks given. Be a monster, y'all. Stay frosty.
Whatever they did to us, it started with the milk in school.
You know what I think? I think it all started in the milk.
Whoa.
In childhood. Why for lunch did they make us drink milk? Why didn't they give us water? Wouldn't it have been more expensive to get cartons of milk instead of bottles of water? They were putting some in the milk. They wanted all the kids to drink the milk. They were so strict about that, especially at my school. You had to drink milk or chocolate milk. You couldn't even get water unless you had a water bottle, and they would be real strict about it. Like, they didn't like you filling up.
I noticed that in the LA County Jail, they always want us to drink warm milk. If anybody been locked up, I bet it's like that all over the country. If you ever get locked up, they don't want to give you water. You got to drink that stale ass water out the fountain. But milk? Oh yeah, you could drink milk all day.
Your water bottle. Why you don't want to drink no milk? Breakfast Club forced us to eat breakfast, milk, cereal. Because think about it. Why, genuinely, why are we not drinking human milk? Like milk from titties? Well, obviously because they produce cows for milk, so they couldn't be producing humans. Like, we wouldn't have enough humans. But think about it. Like, somebody was so thirsty that they walked past a cow feeding its baby and bent down and said, "Oh, let me get some of this." Drank it. That shit.
It is really crazy once you think about it, how hard the schools went into making us drink milk. Okay, drinking it for breakfast is somewhat understandable, but for lunch, you want me to drink milk for lunch? I don't know. We might be tripping, y'all. Stay weird.
No. I understand exactly what she's talking about. I'm saying not even drinking it for breakfast. I can't imagine walking past an animal, an ugly cow, and its teats, its udders full of milk, and I want to drink some of that shit. I'm telling you, man, we living amongst some sick ass people, and they got us performing they sick rituals. I understand exactly what she talking about. I think I understand what she talking about more than he understand what she talking about.
So when you break it down, like, that's a big, obese, Ozempic tour woman, and that's her handler. So this is a female chromosome, and that's a male chromosome. So basically, why can't all of you figure out it's Holly weird?
So basically, she's saying that Jelly Roll do the Tootsie Roll. Jelly Roll is a woman, and this guy in the pink dress is looking like a woman. But Jelly Roll, who's looking like a man, is a woman. Look, if this was 15 years ago, I wouldn't even be showing this video. But you know what? 2026, you don't even know what to believe, man. We can wake up tomorrow and Steve Harvey could have been a woman this whole damn time. I'm telling you, it's weird.
You know it's all of them, but you want to argue with me that it's not Kobe Bryant. To be famous, this is the type of life that you live. So they are probably going through in vitro fertilization, if they're even really a couple, because from inside of the industry, the makeup artists have told me that these people's houses are just for show to film in. They film different shows there, that they aren't really couples, that it's literally everybody involved in Hollywood is just an actor in the wrong gender portraying Donald Trump, portraying the governor, portraying like it's just all a game. You're literally, if you're watching television from Tel Aviv on TV, you're watching a show Okay? Down to, is that really Jelly Roll's daughter? Because that's also a Y chromosome boy situation. You see how his son's head is bigger than his head? No, family. That's a male on the end, a female in the middle, and a male on the end. The males have the big heads. Welcome to Hollyweird. So now, here's my suggestion moving forward. They tried to patent our medication, you see, in 1933. The word poison is just a suggestion, not a moral compass. This is now available on the Farm Bill. So the way to stop this is you've got to start treating yourself like how they used to treat you. And then they were like, everybody's just too healthy, having too many kids, because this is on the government website. Endocannabinoid system disruption causes infertility. And if you get cancer without this plant inside your body, your tumors will never stop growing. That's on the National Health Institute website. That's how the government doesn't get sued, is because information's out there. You should teach yourself, though. Seems like the laws never changed. It was always illegal to be a homosexual.
So what's really going on with these so-called celebrities of Hollywood? Y'all, have we always had a filter over our eyes, or are these people just losing power? Because what's really going on in Hollywood that these people are looking different all of a sudden? Do you guys know who this is? I truly believe
Adrenochrome. Is that how you say it? They said that they scared the little kids. The little kids get real scared, and then they put a straw. They put a straw in the back of their brain, and then they start drinking the adrenochrome. Something like that. But now, since we vibing higher and we on New Earth, they say that the adrenochrome is poisonous to them. They have a supply of adrenochrome, but everybody can't get it. The ones that can get it, they looking younger, and the ones that can't get it is looking like Cameron Diaz. It's about adrenochrome. They can't eat us no more and get away with it.
We have had a filter, multiple filters over our eyes, because ain't no way in hell you're telling me that these two people are the exact same person. This is Cameron Diaz, y'all. Either these people are getting switched out in real time and they're going to their bunkers and hiding out because things are changing exponentially fast right now, or the fact of the matter is they're losing their powers. They're getting drained like some type of supernatural show where, we have been giving them our power, and because of this, they may get juiced up. All the Botox looking good, and now because we're not paying attention to them anymore, they're looking very below average type stuff. I mean, can we really say this is Cameron Diaz? Because was it Cameron Diaz? Like, this woman looks a little bit shorter. Cameron Diaz was a little bit taller, wasn't she? Here's a picture of what she looked like in 2016 and 2023. Is it me, or does she look like the Olsen sisters? Like a missing link. Here's what she looked like in 94, and then just last year in 2025. And now they just caught her looking like this. What is this?
Well, to be fair, 1994 and 2025 is 31 years. You hear what I'm saying? And we do change. I mean, I don't look like I looked when I was in the 8th grade. But another thing that's happening is the glamour. They had a glamour spell over them, especially the white women in Hollywood. They really had a glamour spell over them. Like Cher. Just think about Cher and Madonna. If Cher or Madonna was your grandmama, would they really be looking like that? You hear what I'm saying? They would be looking like grandmothers. So it has to be adrenochrome and glamour spells. And all of that is not allowed on New Earth. They gotta go. They gotta go.
It's the same person, y'all. Look at this picture of her and Kate Moss just last year. What is going on over here? Look at Kate. What is going on? What's wrong with her eye? Why is she looking like Sid from Ice Age over here? And you see how normal Cameron looks? So y'all gonna tell me this is what Cameron Diaz looks like in 2026? Just like that. I told y'all the shift is here. The age of Aquarius, y'all gotta wake up and do better. The power is for you. You gotta stop giving your power away. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get it.
Tested it? They tested it. and it had human flesh. They proved it. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. You go right now, you go look at McDonald's and say, how many billions of people they feed?
All of them.
They say 85 billion sold.
Right,
Yeah. And how many billions did Wendy's feed? How many billions did Burger King feed? How many fucking cows in the world? Well, keep it real, guy. How many cows in the world? There's not enough. There's not enough cows to go around, okay. Right? So everybody not eat beef.
But it's not human, though.
Come on,
it's
guys.
probably
Human.
not beef.
No, it's human, guy. Tested it? They tested it.
It's the red shoes.
The red shoes, yeah. He was wearing that big time executive wearing red shoes, and Macaulay Culkin was in the room with him in his office, and he wanted him.
The guy literally said, "Do you know what these shoes are?" And then he told him, "Poltergeist."
Poltergeist, that's right. He literally told. Culkin talks about this.
Yeah,
and we'll get to the Rob Reiner situation. That Rob Reiner, meathead from All in the Family, and great director and writer, producer, whatever, did great work, but lunatic leftist all the way. You got to ask yourself, his son. Apparently, they've arrested his son for murdering both Rob Reiner and his wife, stabbed him to death, I guess. And it comes back to why? What the hell happened?
It's the red shoes.
Why? Why did he unalive his parents? Because of abuse. Years and years of abuse. We're about to learn a lot of stuff. They want us to think that Epstein Island is the end all be all. That they want us to think that that's what it's all about. When it goes down every day in every neighborhood, all the time. Why did he take out his parents? Because of abuse. This is what they created. You could see it in his eyes. You could see it in his eyes.
So my wife was just cleaning our little globe bar thing. It opens up, it's got your drinks in it or whatever. I've had this thing for like 10, 15 years. I got it from from my mother-in-law, father-in-law. Never knew it has Tartaria on it. Oh, we got your ass. We got your ass. Tartaria on the freaking bar globe thing? Are you kidding me? What else is on this thing, dude? So my wife was just cleaning our little globe.
My question is there different levels of heaven?
Yes, but it's all heaven.
Okay.
There is no hell, unless you make one within heaven.
Okay.